A digital ID scheme, the next big debate. Sir Keir Starmer is set to unveil a controversial plan for a nationwide digital ID scheme, sparking a heated discussion on the future of identity verification in the UK. But is this a necessary step towards tackling illegal working, or a dangerous infringement on our freedoms? The Prime Minister believes a digital ID scheme could be a game changer, modernising the state and helping to crack down on illegal employment. However, this idea has already faced opposition, with critics arguing it could lead to a pre-crime state where our daily lives are constantly monitored. The practicalities, who, what and how. The scheme's details are still up for consultation, but the government aims to use a digital ID system to check people's right to live and work in the UK. This would involve verifying individuals' IDs against a central database, a process that currently relies on physical documents. The challenge lies in making this system accessible to everyone, including those without smartphones or passports. The previous Labour government's attempt to introduce ID cards was blocked, and now Sir Keir faces a similar challenge in ensuring the scheme is fair and practical. A desperate gimmick or a necessary measure? Conservative leader Kemi Badenoch has criticised the announcement as a desperate gimmick, suggesting it's a ploy to distract from political manoeuvres. Reform UK agrees, calling it a cynical ploy to address illegal immigration concerns. But the government argues that the scheme could improve access to services and reduce the use of fake documents. Cabinet Office Minister Pat McFadden has even highlighted the potential benefits, citing Estonia's successful use of digital identity for various services. The opposition, a threat to civil liberties. The Liberal Democrats, who previously blocked Labour's ID cards, have voiced their opposition to a mandatory scheme. They argue that people shouldn't be criminalised for not having or choosing not to have a digital ID. Former Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn, now launching a new left-wing party, shares this view, branding a compulsory scheme an affront to our civil liberties. The current system, online checks and e-visas. Employers already have systems in place to check the right to work, with digital verification services for British and Irish passport holders. The Home Office also has an online scheme to verify the status of certain non-British or Irish citizens. The government has been phasing out physical permits, replacing them with online-only e-visas. However, civil liberties campaigns like Open Rights Group have raised concerns about data errors and system failures with these e-visas. A national debate. Where do we stand? Sir Keir Starmer's speech on Friday is expected to address these tensions, offering a choice between a politics of predatory grievance and the politics of patriotic renewal. He will argue for the need to control borders and deter illegal migrants, while also defending his government's actions to curb immigration. But here's where it gets controversial. Is a digital ID scheme the answer, or is it a step too far? And this is the part most people miss, the potential impact on our daily lives and freedoms. So what do you think? Is this a necessary measure or an invasion of privacy? Let's spark a discussion in the comments.